And speaking of home states, Channel 2's Ron Plants has been looking into the situation here in New York, where we know that abortion is legal and protected with the right to access it.
Now, the governor is making that very clear once again, as we heard today.
Just last week, Governor Hochul officially signed a package of bills which reinforce the abortion rights stance here in New York State. Among them, new ways to defend abortion providers and patients with a legal option for a state resident to sue anyone who seeks to limit their reproductive health options. This overall position actually dates back to 1970, 2 years before the original Roe versus Wade Supreme Court ruling, which the current court just overturned. Still, it's the law of the land in New York. Hochul earlier today at a rally in New York City.
So our providers will take care of you and treat you with the rights that we believe you have here in the state of New York.
Hochul also pledged $35 million in taxpayer funding for support of abortion providers around the state. That's drawing criticism from some Republican state lawmakers, like Senate Minority Leader Robert Ord of Lockport, who said, quote, Albany politicians will sadly use this ruling to fearmonger and weaponize this issue for their own political gain. They will also attempt to expand abortion laws even further, forcing taxpayers to fund abortions, including late-term abortions, for non-New Yorkers. Some conservatives have also questioned the commitment of the state and federal authorities to investigate the recent firebombing and vandalism at the Compass Care Pregnancy Center in Amherst, with claims that attack is linked to an extremist abortion rights group. That investigation is ongoing. Finally, from State Attorney General Letitia James, who calls this court ruling, quote, a vicious, dangerous, and deliberate attack on a basic freedom, then stating, quote, I will work tirelessly to ensure that low-income New Yorkers and people from hostile states have access to the care they need and deserve. I will always fight to protect our right to make decisions about our own bodies and expand access to this critical and life-saving care.
And coming up at 6, a bit more on the idea of women coming here to New York State for abortions from other states where it could be deemed illegal, and the potential impact, perhaps, from a Syracuse University professor on that point.